What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on June 15th, 2019. Starting off here with the focus on what is available now. And yes, the new Dragon Ball Z Pops have become available. A couple people have been asking about that. And they are common figures, so you can find these with various retailers. That does include online with various retailers. So if you really look around, you do your hunting, you should be able to track these figures down pretty easily. Also, the latest Fortnite Pops have become available, and that does include the 10-inch llama, which is a common figure as well. All the way to the right here, you see the latest Rick and Morty figures, including Rick and Morty in the Purge suits, which I've been waiting on. Those are starting to hit stores. I don't think they're necessarily widespread just yet, but do keep your eyes open for them. If they're not, all available, they will be available very soon. You might find at least a couple of the characters, and I have seen a couple of them online. In the bottom left here, you see the glow-in-the-dark Captain America, which is a FYE exclusive. They actually have the pop separate. If you don't want the t-shirt, then you can buy the pop by itself, which I think is pretty cool that they have that option. And as far as the pop tee is concerned, if you want to buy the box, along with the pop tee, they are pretty much running out of shirt sizes. Last time I checked, I think there was only one shirt size left available, and it might have been extra large. But of course, you can check in store with FYE as well for that item. The latest version of Mr. Bean has released, and do keep in mind with Mr. Bean in pajamas that there is a Chase variant where he has his teddy bear with him, which I like that Chase variant there just because I really like the character Mr. Bean. I really like the series, so yeah, it'd be nice if I came across that Chase, and it's not because of the fact that it is a Chase. It's just I really do like him with the bear. In the bottom right there, you see that Forrest Gump has become available. And yes, there is another variant of Forrest Gump, him in his ping pong outfit. I haven't actually seen that one available. I would assume that it's releasing as well, but I just haven't actually seen it just yet. Moving right along here, still focusing on what is available now, and in particular focusing on Pop Rocks. We see here that the latest Kiss Pops, the Police, and also the Rush 3-pack are all available. And remember that the Rush 3-pack was originally a Fan Expo exclusive in Canada, but that was a first-to-market exclusive. So now it does have a wide release. And then this is not a Pop Rocks item, but we had the Rockabilly Fantastic Plastic Pop, which is a Funko Shop exclusive that did release right after the last Funko News video. And as far as I know, it's still available on the Funko Shop. And then, of course, there to the bottom left, I did want to point out that the Lion King box is still available with Hot Topic. I know a lot of people, especially a lot of YouTubers, have been going after that box and trying to get that glow-in-the-dark Chase. An interesting pop here is this. This is the first time I think there is a pop fashion pop, and it actually says #1 on the box. And this is a pop of Ciro Peony of Ketone. And this is only available, as far as I can tell, with Gemini Collectibles. And this would set you back $150 if you decide to get it, and they do list it as extremely rare. So it's kind of unusual because I didn't see anything directly from Funko about this pop, but all of a sudden it's with Gemini Collectibles. So that's kind of curious there. I'll definitely keep my ears open if I hear anything else about this pop fashion line and how legit this is. But the pop does look pretty legit, and like I said again, it is listed right now with Gemini Collectibles. And then, of course, there is the FYE exclusive Thor, and I really love this pop here. Of course, you see I have it for my own collection now. I did do the pre-order, and if you did pre-order it, you should have it by now. But if you were not able to get the pre-order in, you should be able to find this within FYE, if you have an FYE in your area. I did not see it listed on their website currently. If that does happen, I'll try to give you all that heads up about it. But yeah, if you have an FYE in your area, definitely look for this. Do not go pay a marked up price for this particular figure because some FYE stores have a lot of this pop. So I think it's going to be pretty readily available. Even if you have to go second market, I don't think it should be like a high price. Moving along here, a couple of random bits of information. You see that the 10-inch Ursula is actually going to be a glow-in-the-dark pop. So that's pretty interesting. I'm really interested to see what that looks like as a glow-in-the-dark figure. And of course, with it being a 10-inch figure, there's a lot more detail to it. As a matter of fact, Funko did do an unboxing of it. So you can check that out on the original Funko YouTube channel if you want to see the unboxing. And they do have that unboxing up on their other social media accounts as well, including Twitter and Instagram, I think. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And they showed it right along with the other comments. There's no sticker on the box I'm assuming that this will be a common figure. You see here, as far as Target exclusives are concerned, that there is a 10-inch Charmander on the way, which should release in August. If there might be a chance of it showing up earlier, but as far as I know, what I've seen looks like it should release in August. And then the Target exclusive Jim Henson with Ernie is set to release on August 2nd. Okay, so that one should be up on August 2nd. And of course, once it does hit stores, when both of these hit stores, of course, I will give you all that reminder. Next up here is a reminder about the Super Saiyan Gotenks, which is a AAA anime exclusive. Now, on their website, it is not available for pre-order at this time, but this should be available as of July. So if you did not get a pre-order in, it might become available on their website. Definitely keep your eyes on that. And of course, as always, I will try to give you a reminder once it does become available. The Gold Master Chief, which is going to release with Halo Outpost Discovery, which is an event happening this summer. Of course, that's going to become available as of the first event, which is going to be in Orlando starting on July 5th. And then you do see the other dates here and the other locations for that event. Now, of course, with this being a simple paint job, I think that's a smart move on Funko's part. It's not something that'll probably be too highly sought after. So in this case, I think, a simple gold paint job over a common figure, that makes sense. That works. It's not really going to upset people too much. But I'm not always a fan of the gold paint jobs, and I'll talk some more about that later on. As far as the Funko shop is concerned, because it is Father's Day weekend, they do have 15% off using the code DAD15. So if there's anything on the Funko shop you're interested in, this would be a time to save a little bit of money with that. And I will say, I'm not going to name all of the retailers that have sales going on, but just check around, because it is a holiday weekend. There are a lot of sales that are happening right now. So it would be a good time if, especially if there's some commons out there that you've been interested in, or even some recent exclusives, this would be a good time to do some Funko Pop shopping. Then all the way in the upper right here, you see that there are some Avengers in-game pins that have become available with box lunch. I think these are just in store right now. I have not seen them on the website. On the website, though, I have seen that they do have some Disney pins. They also have specifically some Toy Story 4 pins as well. So if you're a pin collector, it might be a good idea to check out Box Lunch's website, or if you have a Box Lunch in your area, go in store and see what pins they have available. Moving right along here, a couple of pops that had been rumored previously are legit now. Funko actually did the official reveals on these. So we have Luke Spiller of the Struts coming soon, and I like the outfit that they chose for him. That's a pretty interesting outfit there, and he's known for his very lavish out there outfits. I think they actually went with one that's more subtle than a lot of the stuff that he tends to wear. You also see here Jason Blum of Blumhouse Productions is getting a pop again that had been rumored previously. I think that's pretty cool that these filmmakers and people behind the scenes are really getting their due as far as Funko Pops are concerned. I think that's pretty legit, and I really am a fan of Blumhouse Productions. They've done a lot for horror fans recently. Moving right along here, another pop that had been rumored previously, again, is legit and had the official reveal, and that is Captain Marvel in the neon suit. If you've seen the movie, of course, you get the reference. And somebody let me know as well if that is a comic book reference in particular. I feel like it is, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So, if you know where the neon suit really originates from, definitely share that in the comments. But yeah, this is coming soon. No specific release. Of course, I'll let you know once it becomes available. Even though I already have a couple of Captain Marvel pops, I think that is one I would add to my collection. I really do like the look of it, and I would love to see this hooked up with a glow-in-the-dark paint job, or maybe even Funko do an official glow-in-the-dark paint job, because I've said this previously, I really want to see more glow-in-the-dark pops that have more than one color going on. I think that just looks fantastic. I've seen custom artists do it. I hope that Funko considers doing that as well. And then as far as pop heads are concerned, there are some on the way related to A Christmas Story, actually 2 different variants of Ralphie there. There's an Elvira one on the way, and then also 2 variants of Boba Fett. I mean, they're basically just different colors there. But all these are coming soon, no specific release dates to them. Moving on now, focusing on Marvel Holiday Pops, which again, this is something that, we heard the heads up of it as far as the rumor was concerned. So you see, of course, they are going to have some pins of the same characters here, minus just one of them is missing as far as the pins is concerned. That's Deadpool. But yeah, with the Marvel Holiday Pops here, we have Groot, of course, all wrapped up there in the Christmas lights, which is pretty cute. And I like that he has the star on top of his head. We have Rocket there on a sled, which is pretty cool. I like how the snow is actually shooting from underneath it. That's pretty awesome. We have a Captain America snowman, which I think is pretty creative. I do like the look of that. Then we got Deadpool there. Deadpool looks like he's it could be serving up Christmas dinner. It makes me think about Thanksgiving, though, of course, because he has the turkey there in hand and then he has the apron on. So that's pretty cool. I like the way they did his eyes as well there. And then Thanos in the Christmas sweater is pretty awesome. And I love that it actually has the image of death there on his sweater. So that might be a must-have for me. Really, I like the look of all of these. I don't tend to get holiday pops because after the holidays passed, and I'm kind of like, why did I get this? But yeah, with that Thanos, though, I think that's a must for me. These are coming soon, no specific date to them. I would figure that they'd be out at least by October, but you know, that's when holiday pops released last year around that time. But of course, as they become available, I will remind you all about them. And then Funko did their first official reveals as far as San Diego Comic-Con pops are concerned. And people, please keep in mind that San Diego Comic-Con takes place from July 18th to July 21st. So the exclusives will become available during that time. They may not arrive at all stores at the same time, but at least by July 19th, you know, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that are shared with retailers should start to hit stores and appear online as well. Of course, as I learn more information about that, then I will keep you all updated. But getting back to the official reveals here, the mascot for the convention is the toucan that you see here. And of course, they had the pop of the toucan, and he actually is rocking a Comic-Con shirt there. And then they have a Pez of that character as well. And they consider this an ad icon, which is fitting. I mean, that's essentially what he is. Okay, so along with the toucan, there is also here this Batman with the SDCC bag. Of course, they had to do Batman. I would not be surprised if this is the only Batman that we see for the convention, but you know, this is the one that we have right now. I'm really not interested in these personally. You know, definitely let me know what you think about them. I think the Batman with the bag is not super interesting personally. I mean, it's a good way to, I guess, to commemorate the convention, especially if you actually go to the convention. But you know, in terms of design, it just really does nothing for me personally. Now, along with these, I do want to point out that the CEO did say that these should appear on the Funko shop during the convention. So if you can't make it to the convention, this is something else that, you know, these items will be shared with the Funko shop. More than likely, they will sell very quickly, though. When it comes to SDCC, items can sell out in less than a minute, literally. So you definitely have to be on your toes with that. And of course, I will do my best to help you all. I can't shop for you, but I will do my best to try to keep you all informed. And then also with SDCC, it appears that these are going to be some Barnes & Noble shared exclusives here. So we have Pating, I guess is how you say the name. I'm not familiar with the character, but I do like the look of the character. So this particular character is from Doctor Who. Then we have this variant here of Bean from Disenchantment. Of course, she's wearing a dress there. I still got to watch more of that series. I've not gotten to it yet. So only so many hours in the day. Then there is this gold Demogorgon, which I'm not a fan of that. I think that's just not very interesting. It looks like somebody just took it back in the alley and spray painted it real quick with some gold paint and slapped it in the box. I just feel like they could have done something much more interesting with Stranger Things, and maybe there will be another Stranger Things exclusive for the convention. We'll just have to wait and see, but I don't know if anybody was really clamoring for a gold Demogorgon. You know, let me know if you'd be interested in that, though. And then also they have here Rita Skeeter from Harry Potter, which is good. You know, it's good when they keep doing more characters from that series. I know Harry Potter fans really want to see more characters, not just the same characters done again and again and again. So that is definitely good to see. But you know, these are the Barnes & Noble exclusives that I know of so far. Do keep in mind that locations sometimes can change for conventions, so I try to keep you updated with that, of course, as I learn more and more about SDCC. So we have here a quick list of possible upcoming figures. A 10-inch Michael Jordan is possibly on the way, which is kind of interesting. You know, I definitely want to hear your feedback about that. Would you actually be interested in a 10-inch Michael Jordan? I know a lot of people have been buying the Michael Jordan pops, but you know, a 10-inch one, of course, takes up more space. So just let me know if you'd actually be interested in that. I kind of wonder too if they're going to actually change up any details with the pop, since it is a larger figure. As far as Dragon Ball Z is concerned, there should be another variant of Trunks on the way, then also Mecha Frieza and Krillin with Destructo Disc. Okay, so just 3 figures there rumored right now. Usually, of course, there's more within a wave, so if I learn about any more other possible characters on the way with DBZ, of course, I will let you all know. And then with the upcoming Addams Family movie, we know more than likely there's going to be some pops on the way. I'm still not sure how I feel about the design of the characters, though, for the movie and even for the pop designs, if these are even the official pop designs. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I feel like I need to watch the trailer again and kind of process it more. But, the current Addams Family pops, I'm interested in some of those. I'm just not so sure about these animated style ones. If you are an Addams Family fan, let me know what you think about those and what you think about that upcoming movie. Now, we are into spoiler alert territory. I'm going to focus on the latest Smuggler's Bounty box, which does focus on Darth Vader. So if you have that box ordered and you don't want to see the contents yet, please make sure that you tune out of the video right now. Again, I'm going to focus on the contents of the Darth Vader Smuggler's Bounty box, which of course is with Amazon. If you don't want to see the contents yet, then please make sure you tune out of the video right now. Okay, so here we go. And you can see basically the spoiler card here, which shows that, of course, there's a Darth Vader pop, which to me, it doesn't look very unique. I feel like I've seen that pop before. I feel like I've seen one very similar to that. So I don't know, maybe there's something about the paint job that sets it apart. But, and I know with Darth Vader, it's very tough to really do something unique with the character, but that just looks so familiar to me. Also, of course, they have a mini of Darth Vader. They have a pop tee, which I think is a nice inclusion. And I actually like the lightsaber bottle opener as well. But, yeah, I'm just kind of curious, for Star Wars fans, if you're really happy with the contents of that box. Now, I do like the next theme because I think the pod racing is one of the stands out from that first prequel movie. I actually really enjoyed the pod race. So, yeah, pod racing is the focus of the next Smuggler's Bounty box. And they got to do a ride. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense to do a pod racing and not have a ride in there. So I'm really interested to see, how that turns out. I think that is a cool theme to go with. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope that you got something out of it. Again, thank you all so much for the support on the channel. That is very much appreciated. And of course, there are some more big things on the way, in celebration of me surpassing 30,000 subscribers. Definitely something coming very soon here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now, though. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like on it, share the video if you think it would help out your fellow collectors, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.